Approximately 30 minutes north of the charming town of Mérida is Progreso. My family and I spent a week there on the beach. It's the Gulf of Mexico, our first time visiting these waters. And on arrival, we went to eat at the nearest restaurant from our hotel, which was Los Mariscos de Chichi. It's a very big and loud, but accommodating restaurant. We, of course, were in the mood for seafood, being at the beach and all. The ceviche was great, and the agua frescas we ordered had popsicles in them. Very cool and a delicious touch. But we ordered way too much fried shrimp. I would skip all that. Still a very good experience though. The hotel we stayed at was Hotel Domani Suites, and it was right on the beach boardwalk. It was quiet and had a little kitchen and had a dining area with a patio. Nice recommended budget place. Has a pool area and a gym as well. You can't beat the location, and it was very family budget pricing too. So after we got settled in, we had a little nap and we headed out to let the kids play. We started to explore what Progreso was all about. It gets pegged for being touristy, but I'd call it low-key touristy. It's not terrible when compared to other places in Mexico. We started to notice the cool street art and decorations and ended up at this playground in front of the Casa De La Cultura. And we didn't go inside on that day, but let Kenzo and Kai play a lot outside. And we started to have the sunset behind the small lighthouse nearby, although you don't get a proper sunset on this side of the peninsula. It's still spectacular. The art and decorations also look great at night. The next day, we let the boys ride their scooters to the end of the boardwalk with the statue. This is the busier side of the boardwalk in Progreso. TJ stopped and treated us to the delights of fresh young coconut. They serve these chilled and are absolutely delicious, especially on these hot tropical days. We, of course, headed back to the playground. So thankful the kids could have another play and got some good views of the lighthouse again next door. But this time, we got to go into the Casa de la Cultura, or cultural center. It was a very old colonial building, kind of a cool contrast with the artwork that it was now housing. Some really nice local artwork, and there is an artist community vibe when you come to Progreso. You get the sense that the artists are inspired by the surrounding natural beauty. And I get the feeling this had long been an artist town. And the artwork even resonates in the local cantinas. El Pulpo Loco was just what we were craving that night for dinner.
This place, you can say something. Say something.
Something.
You just say something about that we're at the beach.
We're at the beach. We're in Mexico.
We were swimming.
In Progreso. We went
We
swimming.
went swimming. We were around.
Even though it's on the boardwalk, we chose this spot because it was all locals eating there. And we chose wisely. Being that the restaurant name translates to the crazy octopus, we had to get the octopus mix ceviche. My wife TJ asked for a local recommendation, and the waitress suggested pork chuk, which is a delicious pork dish from this part of the world. So good, and we loved the way that the rice was plated like a Mayan pyramid, our first time seeing that. And the staff were so friendly and really treated us like family. Kai fell asleep at the table, and the waitress immediately brought us a small crib and blanket for him. At night, it's also fun to get desserts along the boardwalk. The familiar sugary goodness that is the Mexican churro, a staple in my Southern California upbringing. And of course, the most famous dessert of this region, the marquesita, which is commonly described as this kind of crepe thing. Very delicious. And you can find marquesitas everywhere in Mérida area and surrounds. Even in Quintana Roo as well. Definitely try 1 or 10.
Muchos marquesitas.
Mucho gusto.
Besitos.
Progreso.
Progreso.
We're at Progreso, which is the beach north of the city of Merida, and it's along the Gulf Coast. And it's actually a really beautiful day. It has been good weather, but it's quite windy on this side apparently, and we've definitely been experiencing the wind, but today's not so bad.
If you walk down the boardwalk all the way east, you'll come to the Progreso sign. When we arrived there, we couldn't help but hear some awesome and familiar music coming from the local restaurant at the beach.
It's a beautiful day, and they're playing Miami Horror.
When we discovered El Haguai, we were absolutely blown away. We were treated to our own cabana on the beach, and it was like a secluded little paradise. It had a mini Playa del Carmen vibe. There was way less foot traffic at that end of the beach, so it creates a nice day club kind of vibe. Especially with the fantastic music selection they always have going. A bit of chill wave and disco mixed together, I would say. Kenzo and Kai really enjoyed exploring the area. There is a cool Progreso swing that they enjoyed playing on, and it makes for a good photo. And the multiple hammocks also captured their attention. They both really had a blast. They even met a little friend. And I will say, this is a great spot for families as much as it is for young partygoers. And the food was superb. Outstanding service as well. We have been back again since then, and they were no longer serving the kids chicken nuggets. But they have other things that the kids might like. TJ really enjoyed the burger, and I can't get enough of ceviche. Also, I should mention that there was no charge for us to have our own cabana on the beach. All we had to do was order food and drinks. Not outrageously priced. It's definitely our favorite spot in Progreso. I recommend spending the day there for real. Keep ordering and tipping well, my friends. The boys had one more ride on their scooters around the sign, and on the way back to the hotel, they wanted to go on the public workout equipment on the beach. I'd say it's a little bit of ninja training. If you have kids, bring their scooters, bikes, skateboards, whatever to Progreso. It's so much fun for them to cruise on the boardwalk. And it wasn't very crowded at all in the beginning of 2022. And every night we took the kids out on the boardwalk for a ride on their scooters. And most nights we ended up at the gelato place. I thoroughly enjoyed the pizza from the little shop next door. And the Cuban restaurant on the other side of the gelato place looked interesting as well. Food looked good, and there was a dope cumbia band playing. Great vibe. We spent many afternoons in the pool and had it to ourselves every time. If you are coming to Progreso, you may want to book a place with a pool. The beach can get really windy at times. The wind becomes more tolerable poolside. If you have kids, please note that you can purchase floaties and beach toys from multiple vendors on the beach. It's a great way to support the local economy. Also, buying gelato shakes and chili mango is a great way to support the local economy. And we did this several times. And to combat some of the vacation food and as well as boost overall health while traveling is so important. That's why my family and I take Juice Plus nutritional support daily, organic and GMO free, packed with an assortment of whole superfoods, available in capsules, delicious powder shakes, and awesome gummies. It's never too early to start taking care of your temple. Click the link in the description for more details. Each order directly helps support the channel and helps support your health. So Progreso is definitely worthy of a getaway. Like I said earlier, the vibe right now is low-key touristy. You aren't going to be completely harassed to death by vendors, but you will get asked. Nothing like in other parts of Mexico or Southeast Asia. Well, if you made it this far in the video, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Please share with anyone who would find value from this video. We've got many more videos coming about our 6 months living in Mexico. We would love to inspire others to do the same and to just travel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.